Hi, Acadiana. I'm Katie Lopez. It's May the 27th. Here's your latest news update. The final NTSB report on that deadly 2019 plane crash in Lafayette, the agency determining that spatial disorientation during the initial climb led to the pilot's loss of control. Investigators noting that weather conditions during the takeoff likely contributed. The plane went down on December 28, 2019, shortly after takeoff from Lafayette Regional on the way to an LSU bowl game in Atlanta. The plane hit power lines and crashed in the parking lot of the Lafayette post office, injuring 3 people on the ground, including a woman who was inside a car near the crash site. 5 people on board that plane were killed in the crash. The pilot, Ian Biggs, and passengers Robert Vaughn, Crisp II, Carly McCord, who was a New Orleans sports reporter, Gretchen Vincent, and her 15-year-old son, who we've learned from the NTSB was a student pilot. The only survivor was Wade Versus, who told the NTSB investigators up until the impact, he didn't hear anything abnormal from the engines or hear anything from the front of the airplane. If you'd like to read the report in its entirety, we have a link posted over on KATC.com. The Lafayette Parish School System partnering with the Lafayette Parish Sheriff's Office to increase safety on school campuses. System phone lines will be linked to the Lafayette Communications System 911 Emergency Call Center. Once the call comes in, it'll be automatically populate the location and alert officers of any potential dangerous situations.
I know LPSS is the first school system in the state to do this, to have and implement a fully integrated real-time monitoring program with law enforcement. So they're right on the cutting edge. We're right there with them, making sure we're doing everything to be proactive to protect our kids as well as the faculty and staff across the parish.
And Memorial Day weekend is one of the busiest times on the water. And while it's technically the end of Safe Boating Week, the Department of Wildlife and Fisheries is reminding everyone to stay safe at all time. Law enforcement officials will be on the water patrolling and reminding you to avoid distracted driving and make sure that you have your life jackets.
Very simple things can help people turn what could be a tragedy into a safe outcome. So many incidents that we have throughout the years turn out worse than what they should have because some people simply chose not to have them. They were in their boats within reach and they simply chose not to put them on. Down here to boating season, pretty much year round. But if you haven't been in your boat, you want to look over those things, make sure that they're good to go before you get out on the water.
And there are less than 2,000 St. Jude Dream Home tickets left. The home is located at 100 Foxtail Trail in Broussard in Sable Palm Subdivision. Open house is taking place on Saturdays from 9 to 5 and Sundays from noon to 5. If you reserve your $100 ticket before June 16th, then not only will you be eligible to win the beautiful home, but also a $10,000 American Express gift card. Just call 1-800-724-1918 to reserve your ticket today.
Temperatures are going to climb into the upper 80s today. That's close to the normal for the end of May, but the humidity levels are going to be quite low this afternoon, so a very comfortable 88. Those winds out of the northwest at 10 to 15 miles per hour. The rest of your Memorial Day weekend looking fine. Saturday, a nice cool start at 62 with a high of 89. 89 again on Sunday after a low of 67. Memorial Day will get more humid with a high temperature near 90, but I believe we'll stay rain-free for the entirety of the Memorial Day weekend. Summer-like pattern returns next week. Hot, humid with a few pop-up showers and thunderstorms during the afternoon. Temperatures during the day will reach the lower 90s. That's your news and weather. I'm meteorologist Dave Baker in the Storm Team 3 Weather Lab.